everybody. This is Kevin Davidson, your host of Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode number 9. So I'm really excited. I'm moving into my third month of doing this. And like I always say, I want to thank my support, which is Jennifer Smitis and the wonderful staff I have at both of my Stewart Title offices, Caitlin Kornick, Devin, Rosalie Dean, and their assistants, as well as Wendy Santana from the Richmond office, which is sitting right here next to me. So we're going to have a great podcast. So if you're a vendor or an agent that is in the Fort Bend County area and you would like to be a guest on the podcast, please feel free to give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and we'll get you on the calendar. I'm pretty much booked for the rest of this year, but we got to start next year. So I'm excited. Episode number 9. This very pretty, smiley young lady sitting next to me is Wendy Santana. She is the Crackerjack Escrow Officer Extraordinaire from the Richmond office. So say hi to the...
Hello. How are you guys doing today?
So tell everybody exactly where our office is in Richmond, and what kind of clients you like to serve, and things like that.
So we are located at 2116 Thompson Road, Suite E1. That's off of 762 off Thompson Highway, kind of right by the library. If you're not familiar with the Richmond location, that's kind of like a target point to where you could find our office.
There's a railroad tracks right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've been there for about 25 years. I've taken over the last 5. And it's been a whirlwind ride.
I didn't know we've been there 25 years.
Yes, we've been there a long time.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what I know we'll basically close, anything, but tell everybody, residential, land, commercial, what is it you like to do?
So for me, I can close anything. If it can be bought or sold, I'm your girl for sure. I actually started off in foreclosures, so I obviously don't do that anymore. But where our office is, it lies where a lot of acreage is. So we have a lot of land transactions where they're either cutting out parcels of huge tracts of land. That is the most that I see. Now, obviously, we do get a lot of resale, of course, and refinances. I do mobile homes also. I'm one of the only escrow officers that do mobile homes.
Yeah, because I don't think the ladies here will do mobile homes.
No, and you know what? For me, it doesn't matter. $1 is $1. So, if it's there, and I go above and beyond for the sellers and buyers to make sure that I can get that statement of account transferred into their name, because a lot of them don't know how to do it. So it's just an extra step that I feel that I offer, to my clients to know that their people will be able to have that set up and not have to stress about it.
If there was something that you would like real estate agents that are in the area to know about you and what they can expect from you as their escrow officer, what would you tell them? Is there something special about Wendy that you go above and beyond to do? That?
Of course. So anybody can sell title insurance, of course. So what makes me stand alone is I want you to know that no matter what in the back of your mind, if you don't know something that you're like, hey, I can call Wendy. Wendy's going to get done. Her team is going to respond to my emails, make sure that I'm updated before I have to even send an email, that my agent should know what's going on with their files.
Right.
I don't ever want an agent to have to wake up and be like, I wonder if that survey was ordered. They should have those updates from my team to have that peace of mind to where we're keeping them updated throughout the whole process from beginning to the end.
And you just mentioned your team, so why don't you mention them real quick?
Of course. So I have Gracie Kreger, and she's my processor. She's been with us for about 1 year and 4 months. And then we have Janice Cameron, which is another processor, and she's been with Stewart for 11 years. And they're both amazing. And
we want to say congratulations to Gracie, because
she is about to have her baby. We have about 2 weeks left in the oven.
So we got another brand new escrow officer in the making.
Yes. So long term, we obviously want to get Gracie to where she can be a junior closer for us, and I have confidence in her 100% that she's going to be able to go above and beyond.
Yeah, and we're actually concentrated on trying to grow the business in the Richmond area. What other towns are around Richmond that we would service?
So we actually serve. Richmond is very big, right? So we can do Richmond locations and many of our other offices. However, we've been actually going out the other way. So a lot of our clients have been bringing me out of county orders, which we've been getting Wharton and Guy and East Bernard and all that kinds of stuff. But most of my business is either going to be in Richmond, Rosenberg, or Harris County, honestly.
Really? Okay.
Right?
That's good to know. Now, did you tell me once, and if you didn't, I'll edit this out. If you did, I'll leave it in. If someone brought us a contract and the property wasn't necessarily in the area, you would do a mobile closing?
Of course, absolutely. So I always offer to either, if the clients up front know that they're not going to be able to be available, as a courtesy. Now, granted, it's not something that I would do all the time, but I will offer to help pay those courtesy fees and take that out of our escrow fee, just as say, hey, if they're paying a title policy premium, the last thing that I want them to have to worry about is how we're going to get those documents signed. So it's not something that's actually coming out of our pocket because they're paying for those services up front anyway. So I just think it's a nice touch to where they don't have to be running around worried about it. Something else that I offer for my new agents, and I've had many agents over the last 18 years that I have worked with. I've been an escrow officer for about 11 of those 18 years, and from the beginning, any new agents that I have come in the office and they tell me that this is their first transaction, I always like to have a meeting with them and sit down and go over things that they don't learn from the real estate side of it. Because whenever we become a team, I want to know that what they're providing me is exactly what I need, and we're not going back and forth.
Well, you're actually training. You're giving them training that they don't have to pay for to make them a better agent, so the transaction will go smoother. And in return, they feel like they got value out of using us, other than the fact that we just want their title business.
Of course, right.
Which is kind of the route that I take with my CE classes and things like that. So. What is it about? What's on the horizon for Stewart Title Richmond for the future? What kind of things or ideas do you think we would be coming up with to do in the future? I know yesterday we did the painting thing,
which was awesome. So,
or 2 days ago.
First and foremost, I want to get to a point to where we can grow and have another escrow officer and expand our office to be able to have a huge or a bigger training facility for our agents to be able to come in. We are more of a country bumpkin office, so I can fit about 15 or 16 people, but I'd love to be able to get in front of 30 to 35 agents at a time, and to be able to actually sit down with them and get to know them on a personal level. I think relationships are built on trust, and I want to know them outside of just the closing room, about their children and their life, and to know that I actually care and they're just not another agent on my roster,
Yeah, it's I get to experience this on a daily basis because I'm actually between the Richmond office and the Sugar Land office. So, and it's two different worlds. I hear about the escrow officers in the Sugar Land office. Oh, I like Caitlin, I like Devaney, I like Rosie, they do a great job. But when anybody ever brings up Wendy's name, it's not I like Wendy, she does a good job. It's like, oh my God, she's the best in the world. I love her so much. So you get people that actually love you, and it's a relationship thing.
Right.
And that's the difference. And it's the difference is the person on the other side. So you build your business because Richmond, the location is a country bumpkin. You said it yourself. Right. So you take it from a different approach, and you actually become part of their family.
Correct.
And people tell me that.
Yes, sir.
All the time.
Well, I definitely want them to feel that, they can come to me no matter what. An agent that's been in the industry for years, for me, I take a lot of pride in customer service. If someone emails me or calls me back, or if I'm not available, I will make sure that I go above and beyond to reach back out to them. It's not just another phone call that was missed, So it's very important for me that they feel no matter what happens, no matter what time of day, if they need to email me on the weekends, I'm available. Because realtors' minds never stop.
No, they
so
work
on the
7 days
weekends,
a
they're
week.
like, "Oh, did I do this? Did I do that?" And I give them my cell phone number. Text me If they feel uncomfortable or not have the knowledge behind their answer, I'm going to find it if I don't know it. And
So you heard it here, folks, on the Kevin's Quarter podcast. You can text or call Wendy on the weekend.
yes.
So what about agents and marketing? What do you think that we're going to be doing in the future in Stewart Title Richmond for agents?
Well, right now I have a lot of different ideas moving forward, especially for, the remainder of the year. I'd like to be able to sit down with realtors in our next class and see their thoughts on what are they not getting from their title company. A lot of other agents use more than one title company. So what sets us aside? What is going to make you come back to me is really, as an escrow officer, is what we need to understand is how can we make it better for the realtors? What are they not receiving that we offer?
Right. And I actually was talking to a vendor, not a mortgage vendor, a vendor friend of mine that had an idea of doing a monthly Q&A roundtable.
Right.
That I thought was a really good idea, to where we invite 8 or 10 agents to the Richmond office, and we sit around the conference room table and they just talk and ask questions.
Different scenarios.
When do we need this? When do we need that? We're not getting this from this title company, or we'd like it if you could do this or whatever. And I thought it was a great idea.
I love that.
So maybe that will tie into what you were just talking about.
Of course.
Along with that, we'll be doing many more CE classes, whether it be me teaching or another vendor teaching. We're going to be doing, I just saw on my calendar for next month, we're going to be doing a bingo event.
Oh, yay. It's going to be fun.
So another bingo event.
I'm very competitive, so.
Yeah. By the way, Wendy always wins.
I try. And I'm not a poor sport if I lose. It's all fun and games.
And then the painting event was so popular that we're going to do that again.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And thank Nas for doing that for us. It's amazing.
Yeah. And we're going to be doing most likely the crawfish boil again. And so we got a lot of things that are going to be happening that we've done before. We're just going to ramp it up for the rest of the year and into 2024 for Richmond. So keep your eyes and ears out and open. So why don't you tell everybody how they get a hold of Wendy?
So you can email me at wendy.santana@stewart.com, and that's Wendy with a Y and Santana like the singer. You can call me on my direct line.
She's not related to Carlos.
I am not. Everyone asks me that, though, and I am not bilingual, unfortunately. You can call me at my direct line at 832-586-7340, or you can call our front desk at 281-341-0404.
And for all those people that tell me all the time, I did not know you were here. What's our address again?
2116 Thompson Road, Suite E1. We are right next to the new Rudy's that was built off Thompson Highway. And when you pull into our office, we're in the buildings in the back.
Yes.
So look straight ahead.
And then your phone number one more time.
832-586-7340.
Awesome. So I want to thank Wendy for being here. This is the first Stewart Title Escrow Officer I've had on the podcast. So I appreciate you coming all the way from Richmond, which is really only about 10 minutes from here. So we're going to change guests and have my vendor come up in the next couple of seconds. We'll be right back, guys.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. We're back. This is Kevin Davidson, your host for the Kevin's Quarter podcast, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. And you guys probably recognize this beautiful young lady sitting next to me. But what you don't know is that she's with another mortgage company. Okay? She is trying to find her home, and hopefully she found it.
I think
So tell everybody who you are and who you're with now.
Okay. I'm with Loan Factory now, and I think I find my home.
Think you found your home.
Finally. And I'm very happy.
Well, if you did find your home, they're a very lucky company. So
you have to ask them.
no, I know they're a very lucky company. So tell everybody what your name is.
Okay. My name is
Nasreen.
but everybody call me Naz because it's easier. And I think it's Kevin because Kevin is start calling me Naz, and everybody follow him. So.
If you'd seen her real full name, you'd call her Naz too.
Yeah.
She's
yes, my okay. Don't try. Okay. My last name is Kary.
Where are you from?
I'm from Iran.
She's
or
from
Persia.
Iran.
And even it's difficult over there. Over there, people keep asking, Why? How you spell it? So don't think it's only in here. It's different. It's everywhere, and I'm gonna change it.
Yes, but if you can spell it correctly, please let me know because I'll buy you a Coke or something because it's
Seriously,
impossible.
sometimes I have to write it first. And the
Yeah.
worst thing is I don't know why I choose my email address with my last name. And every time I call to make appointment or send that, they say, okay, what is your email address? I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
goodness, again.
So you got to change it.
Yes.
So tell everybody who you're with now.
I'm with Loan Factory.
And how is Loan Factory different than where you were at?
Okay, this is the first time I'm working with a broker because the last two, they were a banker. So I was like, maybe the only thing I'm thinking about is my customer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why I keep changing because I want to be at the place that I can get the best rate and best product for my customer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason I'm moving. And I think all of them, they were good even before those company I used to work with.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the situation keep changing, and then I think maybe it's better for me to work with a broker so I can have more option for my customer. That's why I moved to Loan Factory, and they are different in so many ways. Like they said, if you have any rate from any other lenders, if you come to us, if we cannot give you a better rate, we give you $1,000.
Oh, yeah. I heard
So
about
that's the
this.
confidence I love about them.
Okay, so I want to apply, and I want you to, on purpose, not be able to beat that rate because I need $1,000.
You know what? I know you, and
I know
I'm
you.
not gonna give you any
Yeah.
preamble. You
That's-
already have a house.
I do.
Yeah.
That's a very good incentive. I mean, that's basically like a guarantee. If you don't get approved, you're going to get additional funds for wherever you go next and try.
And then we have a website, and everybody they want to apply, they can just go to our website and then fill out the information, and they can see the rate.
What's
You
the
know, we just
website?
make it very, very easy for customers.
Tell everybody where the website is. What's the
It's
website?
loanfactory.com.
Loanfactory.com.
Yes. So you can go to our website and you can just fill out the application. It's very easy. And check out what kind of rate you can get. It's not going to be the exact, obviously.
Right.
It's just the estimate.
It gives you
But
an
it
idea.
Yeah, but it gives you a very, very good idea.
Okay. What are some of the programs that the Loan Factory allows you to offer to help people get into a home? First-time buyers programs, down payment assistance programs. Do you have anything like that?
We have everything. There is nothing we cannot do. Let me see if there's anything.
I'm recording this,
It's
so
just-
when you say that, you got to make sure to remember.
It's the only thing is commercial. That's the only thing we do. But we have down payment assistance. We have FHA conventional, VA. We have no doc. We have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Jumbo loan.
Really? Do you guys do hard money loans?
No.
No?
Okay, you got me.
You know what a hard money loan is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we have to clarify. I mean, so they don't do hard money loans. And if you don't know what a hard money loan is, a hard money loan is basically what loans that investors get for rehab properties, and the life of the loan is only 30, 60, 90, 120 days. It's not 30 years. But that's okay. That's a different animal. So,
Yes.
but if you're looking for a traditional loan, FHA, traditional, VA loan,
USDA.
USDA, USD loan. What else? Anything else?
Conventional.
Conventional,
Jumbo.
So she can help you with all these things. How long has the Loan Factory been around?
I think around 2 years. But
Oh,
it
so they're a
came
new
like
company.
a lion, you know.
Really?
Yes.
Where are they based out of?
California.
California? Okay, like everything else. So.
Yes. They're based in California, but we are licensed in 40. I'm not sure, 46, I guess.
46 states?
I'm not sure exactly, yes.
Okay. Well, that's almost all 50. So probably not in
almost.
Alaska or Hawaii because they're not on the mainland. So.
No.
Okay. So what does Nas do marketing-wise? And then you knew I was going to ask this question to grow your business, to generate leads.
Yes, I have.
And don't blame it on me.
I have a coach. Do you want to know who is it?
No.
Okay. And it's a funny story. So one day, I just, I do lots of networking. So I go.
She is you look up the definition of the word social butterfly. There's a picture of her. There's no words, just a picture of her.
The last 2 days.
Matter of fact, you were at an event last night.
Last night. And then, yesterday I had 2 networking, which it was, both of them were amazing. And the day before.
By the way, I didn't get invited to either one of them, but go ahead.
Yeah, the day before I had another 2 networking. And then the funny thing is that it started from Stewart Title that we had this painting event, and it was amazing with Wendy, and I love them. I love Stewart
Speaking of the
Title.
painting event,
Yeah.
Nas painted this. So Nas is very talented, and so
Thank
she knows how to paint. And so basically, Wendy and I asked her to come to the Richmond office, and would you sit down with 8 real estate agents that have no idea how to paint and teach them or guide them on to paint? And it ended up being a great event, and everybody painted something that would be wall worthy. They took home a painting, and we had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it because I was an art teacher before, but I never did the paint and twist or whatever we did yesterday. And I was kind of nervous, I was like, what
You?
if, yes, I
Really?
was like, what if, because I promised them that they're gonna go with the painting. What if they cannot, And I'm gonna be very embarrassed, especially in front of you guys. And I was kind of, the last night I couldn't sleep well. I was like, okay, how should I start? Because when I was teaching, people keep coming every week, and we teach step by step. I never done it in 2 hours, and I wanted to make sure they go home with a nice painting that they can put on the wall. And whenever they look at it, oh, that's the lender. Okay, and mostly it was about having fun and get to know each other and enjoy. Because I know everybody is stressed. This job is very stressful, especially for real estate agent, for all of us. And I think we all needed it, and we all enjoy it. And it was a time that, because when you're painting, you can still talk nonstop, and everybody were talking and joking and laughing, and it was fun.
And by the way, I was the only male in a room full of women, so what they talk about stays in that room.
Yeah, it was funny.
Every couple of minutes. We're sorry, Kevin.
Yes.
We're sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, they sounded, they were getting very, very feminine.
Girly.
Subject. Yes.
Girly is the right word. So she also does that. So she's I guess you call yourself a loan officer? What is your title?
I call myself artist first.
Okay, but when it comes from the mortgage side, what do you call yourself?
Lender.
Lender. Okay,
Yes.
so she's a lender and she is an artist.
Artist. Both of them. I love both.
Right.
I love both of them.
So how do you grow your business? What do you do marketing wise?
Okay. Oh, I was saying that. Okay. This guy you see here next to me, he helped me a lot. I didn't know anything, honestly, the first time I met him. And then I was so shy at his event. And I'm not shy.
Not anymore.
But,
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
Yeah. And then Shiva, one of the agents that I love her, and she said, hey, do you know Kevin can help you with marketing? And I was like, no, he only help real estate agent because I cannot bring business to him. Why he spend his time? She said, no, he's a good guy. He's gonna help you, and he don't get anything. And I was like, really? And I went to Kevin. Can you help me? And I was so shy, and I was like, what if he say no? And he said, yes, of course, come to my office. I was like, okay, I'm there.
Yes.
But I'm okay. He helped me a lot, honestly. I owe you, Kevin. Seriously. And but I'm not
you
very
guys
good
heard
student,
that, right?
but
We
if you-
recorded this.
If you want to be really successful at marketing, listen to him. Don't be like me. Okay? I know
No, you're good at marketing.
Has a lot to
You're getting it
say.
better. Yes.
I'm going to give him time to say.
Yeah, but
whatever.
I graduated from college with a marketing degree. I've been doing this for 9 years, or more than 20 years actually, but 9 years in the real estate industry. So You'll get there. Don't be sad.
Yeah, like I'm talking now, I would never do that if I've never met Kay, because I hate my voice and I don't like my face that much in front of camera. And I never had the confidence. And even at the first event that I was a sponsor, I was like, I cannot talk. And he was like, yeah, you can. I was like, I don't know. I'm so nervous. And I was talking so fast just to get out of there.
She got 3 minutes of an elevator speech out in about 30 seconds, and everybody looked at me and went, what did she say? So I just said, hand out your business card. We'll try this again later. But she's gotten a lot better, and so.
Yes, I talk a little bit slower.
And then what else are you an expert at? TikTok videos.
Oh, TikTok, funny.
Goodness
videos.
gracious. I'm not a huge TikTok fan, but you want to learn how to do a funny TikTok video, you talk to her and her friend Shiva, because they got it perfect. They know exactly how they're doing it. Just look them up. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
I love doing TikTok with Shiva, and I think all of us, we already hear enough news and serious thing and bad thing, and we all need to have fun and laugh a little bit. And I think the best way to teach and learn is learn it in a funny way. That's the way you never forget it. You
make an impression on people with your videos.
And I think they are kind of successful videos, and people like it, and I enjoy doing it because the way, first of all, that's why I started like that, because English is my second language, so I don't have confidence to talk, and I'm always like, did I say, wow, oh my God, that was wrong, I shouldn't use that word, so making funny video was easy for me because I didn't have to talk. And I had to be funny, and I can be funny easy.
Right.
And so that, and then I see, oh, that's good. People like it. And so you don't need it. I'm saying this because of many people. I know many of you out there. You have the same situation. English is your second language. You think you have accent. You think you are not perfectly speaking perfect English. And I think there is other ways to promote yourself and be there. So don't scare. Be smart and use other social.
And in Fort Bend County, it's so diverse. I mean, there's another 100,000 people in this county that sound just like you. So don't worry about it. I mean, there's enough room for everybody. So tell everybody again the company that you work for now and how to get a hold of you.
Okay. I work with Loan Factory, and my phone number is 832-572-8345. My easy email is, because I asked Loan Factory, please just use my first name, okay?
Yeah.
My easy email is nasrin@loanfactory.com.
Spell that.
NASRIN
At Loan Factory.
loanfactory.com.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have known how to spell Nasrin if you didn't spell it. So that's a unique name. And what's one thing about Nasrin and Loan Factory that you want everybody out there to know as far as how you conduct your business?
We can close as soon as 11 days, and I did it. So
11 days.
11 days.
Is that a guarantee, or is that
It's not. No, you cannot grant. Come on, Kevin.
Putting you on the spot, but I mean, I gotta ask.
Yeah, because I had my first loan that I closed at Loan Factory. It was one borrower. He called me and he said, "Oh, I got rejected from another loan. I don't know the name. I don't want to mention it." And then he said that I only have 11 days to close. Can you close it? And I was like, let me make sure. And then I said, yes, we can close it. And I was so nervous. I made a promise.
Watching the clock.
And I really, and then my borrower was stressed, and he was calling me like, I think 50 times a day till midnight, and he was nervous, and I understand him, and I'm always available. And we did it.
Did it?
We did it. We
Very
closed
good.
it, and I'm so happy. And I have another closing that they rejected from other lenders, and they came to us, and we could approve them, and we are closing on 30th.
Right. So, guys, she's not going to guarantee she could help everybody, but if you are having challenges elsewhere, give her a chance because she can probably help you. Tell them how to get a hold of you one more time.
832-572-8345.
Awesome. So this is Nas Kary with the Loan Factory. We had Wendy Santana on from Stewart Title Richmond, Escrow Officer and Branch Manager. My name is Kevin Davidson. I'm your host for Kevin's Corner Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. This is episode number 9. Like I said earlier, if you are in the Fort Bend County area and you're a vendor or an agent and you'd like to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. I want to again mention and thank Jennifer Smitis, Caitlin Kornick, Devin, Rosalie Dean, and of course, Wendy Santana. You guys have a great week. See you next time. Bye. Say bye, Nas.
Bye.